you and I actually have a similar dream to DJ in Ibiza, Spain, the
Yeah.
Mecca of electronic music for DJs. And you will actually be there very soon, in a few weeks. How did you get that gig? And are you
Uh,
all ready to play? Are you all set to go?
yeah. So, what can I say about DJing Ibiza? It's the pinnacle of every DJ's career, right?
Right.
And now I've only been DJing 4 years professionally. So, for me to have played alongside Slipmat, Rat Pack, LSD, Chalky White, um, to name a few. Um, and now to get my first gig in Ibiza is just mental. I can't actually
That's
believe
so
it if I'm
cool.
honest. Like every time I think about it, my the hairs stand up on my arms.
Yeah.
Um, and the way I got the gig was being consistent, being being I guess good at my craft.
Right.
I mean and I built my connections over time, and that's the main crux of it. You can be good at your craft. You can be the best mixer in the world, but if you don't have connections at the right time in the right places for the right reasons, then I guess nothing is gonna happen like that. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, and the way I built my connections was by being myself, being humble, down to earth, going to events, and this particular promoter, Lisa Good, I would say she's um my manager ad hoc, you know.
Okay.
So so she doesn't get me all my bookings,
Yeah.
but she gets me what she can.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and she does her own events in Ibiza. So, because I'm one of her artists, she then put me on one of her lineup.
Yeah. I
So,
saw the
yeah,
flyer. It's
yeah,
awesome seeing your name on the flyer there. That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. It's pretty
Yeah.
awesome, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's,
no, it's something else because I checked out your GoFundMe page and I'm just wondering, have you fundraised enough
yeah, I
for the
mean,
specialized equipment or and all that stuff that you need over there?
yeah, I mean, um, due to the generosity of some DJs that saw my article in DJ Mag,
Right.
um, they contacted me pretty much the same way you did on Instagram,
Yeah.
and said to me, "How much is your IB for trip?" And I told them the amount, and they said, "Okay, well, every DJ deserves to live their dream. So what
Yeah.
we'll do is we'll pay it for you."
Wow.
Um, and big shout out to the Booba brothers in Portugal. Um, awesome. Thank you very much for making my dream come true. And I'll be over in Portugal to see you soon, no doubt, and we can put a few shows on. Um, yeah, so big shout out to the Booba brothers. Please follow their Instagram. Just type in Booba brothers on Instagram, on Facebook, and they'll come up. They're
Okay.
really good. They're really good house and techno DJs.
Maybe they
Um,
want to be on the show sometime too. Who knows, right?
please, please do contact them because they can, and maybe you can find out why they actually paid for my trip. That would be a good publicity thing for them.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I would totally, that would be one of my first questions, quite honestly, Adam. So I think this is fantastic on that front. So
yeah,
I'm very,
because
I'd love to have him on the show. So
wicked man. Yeah, but it's thanks to the Boober brothers that I'm going. Otherwise, um, I would have to decline to be to play out there because of like my specialized equipment and what I need is quite costly.
yeah,
So and my care budget in the UK can only accommodate for so much. I had
right.
part of the money, but not everything I needed.
Yeah,
Um, so and it's thanks to generosity of the Boober brothers, strangers essentially, that I'm going. So massive shout out to you, boys. Thank you very much. Um,
yeah.
um,
Bravo.
yeah,
Bravo. Absolutely.
and yeah, I that puts my faith back in humanity. If I'm honest, um, there are some really nice people out there as well. So yeah, and I'm just buzzing to be able to DJ after 4 years of being a professional. I mean, I don't think many DJs after 4 years get to DJ out in Ibiza.
No, no.
I mean,
I've been doing it for over 20 years, so yeah.
yeah, um,
Yeah.
so,
So,
and I believe I'm opening some doors because I'll be maybe the second DJ with cerebral palsy to DJ in IB forever. So,
wow.
you know, that
Bravo. I'm so
that's
happy for
crazy.
you. It's unreal. Like,
You
I'm
know,
really happy.
thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Um, um, you know, um, it's about the connections I've made. So I would like to uh say some shout outs if I may.
Sure.
Uh,
Go
so
ahead.
so the first shout out would be to um Lisa Good, uh, and all her team for first of all booking me. Um, Chalky White, hello mate. Big shout out to you. Um, Danny Lyons, thank you for giving me the opportunity on Centre Force to be on your Hall of Fame show. Thank you very much. You've had some legends like Rat Pat, LSD, you know, DJ Rat, all these people, and for me to follow them, amazing. So thank you very much. A big shout out to Carl Cook. Hope you enjoy my book, mate. Um, hopefully
Please
catch up.
listen, Carl Cox. Please.
Yeah, yeah. Please, Carl. um, yeah. Um, yeah. And just my big brother Darren, for always uh believing in me and giving me the confidence to go for my dreams. That's my big brother Darren. Um, Little M, who Marissa, um, great friend. Uh, always love chatting to you. And yeah, and Chalky White, as I mentioned, like everyone that's got me to this position where I am now. Thank you very much. Too many people to mention, but yeah,
Yeah.
thank you to you all. Big respect and love.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm sure they love hearing that, and I appreciate that as well on Influences podcast. So I'm coming up to my last two questions. I ask all my guests these questions. How do you feel that you've influenced electronic music?
Um, that's a great question, man. Um, my influence is that I'm hopefully, by doing what I'm doing, hopefully I'm opening the doors and giving other people with physical conditions the confidence just to go out there and say, "Hey, man, I, just because I'm disabled, I can do what I want to do." So that that I would say that would be my biggest what I've done influence wise is opening doors to allow people to get the confidence if they see me doing it and they see other people in my situation doing it, then it will also give them the confidence not to give up on life and go for their dreams because at the end of the day, you only live once. So,
That's so well put. So
so
well put.
just make the most of it, you know,
Absolutely.
and just remember, like, always give a mention to those people that give you the support and guidance because without those people like who have been in it for over 30, 40 plus years, I I I would be a lot smaller than I am now. And I'm still a baby fish in a very, very big pond. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, I
So
totally know what you mean there.
yeah,
But
yeah.
listen, any advice? I know you've given a lot of advice throughout the program here, but any
Yeah.
advice you can offer the Influences podcast audience who have physical and or intellectual exceptionalities like yours. I know you're more on the physical part on how to pursue career in DJing.
Just uh well I would say it's not the disability that gets in the way apart from accessing the venue. But then on my rider when I play, I I I put on all my access requirements, all my what I need, all my equipment that I need.
Yeah.
Because I can't DJ in most DJ boxes because they're 6 feet in the air.
Yeah.
So um, I I I have a little table that I use just below the DJ box. So I'm in front of the crowd, in front of the DJ box, um, but I'm still wired up to the same systems and all that kind of thing. But I would just be yourself, be natural. Um, try not to um allow the disability to influence your reasons as to why you can't do the gig because there's always a way round you being able to do the gig. So my advice in that sense would be um, get something that you know you can manage, you know you'll be able to cope with, and get some. If you need any specialist equipment made, uh, you could always find maybe a family friend or someone who specializes in making equipment for people with disabilities. And yeah, just go from there really.
Yeah.
Make sure you give promoters prior warning and also double check because I've been to a few events. Luckily, I have backup, but I've been to a few events and they've been like, "Oh, sorry, we forgot the ramp." Luckily, I've got my own ramps, so
Oh, wow.
always have a backup plan. But in terms of uh your that's the physical side of it. So what I'm saying is where there's a will, there's a way. So, you know, never let an object get in your way. Always find a way to wheel over it, jump over it, you know. And for those people that have intellectual needs, I would say the more you do something, the better the confidence will come. And when I did my first ever show live, I cannot tell you how worried I was. Like
Right.
I was worried about how people would perceive me, how people would judge me because I was DJing one-handed. How's he doing that? I bet it's all recorded. I bet it's all this. I bet it's all that. None of it's live. I still get that now, but because I'm more experienced, I know how to deal with it. But I I use I use their negative comments and I spin it into a positive. They only say these things because they want to lower me down to their level because they know I'm achieving something and they're not, you know.
Yeah.
So always have a positive mindset. Always um, do breathing techniques to calm your nerves before, and just chat to those people around you and surround yourself with like-minded people who are in it for the music and nothing else. You know what I mean? Because I'm only as good as the people I surround myself with.
Right.
So as long as all those people have positive reactions towards me, then it's gonna build and build my confidence and until you get to the pinnacle, which is Ibiza, you know?
Yeah. Well, with that said there, Adam, I wish you all the best in Ibiza and
Thank you very much.
have a great trip, have a great gig, and thank you very much for being on Influences podcast. I really appreciate it. And
My pleasure. Um, thank you for contacting me, and hopefully, um, if you want me on again, I'll come on again. You know,
oh, we'd love to
maybe
have
we
you on
could do
again.
maybe we could do a another recording after my Ibiza trip. You
That
know,
would be fantastic. I'd love to hear about it and see some
yeah,
pictures and some video. That'd be great. Thank you so much, Adam. And
no problem, mate.
everybody, Adam Hayes, also known as DJ Wheels on Influences Podcast. Head
Thank
to
you, everyone.
Ibiza.
Glad
Peace.
you enjoyed it, and peace, love, and respect to you all. Thank you for following the podcast, and all the best to you all.
Yeah, for
Hopefully, see you
sure.
in Canada sometime.
Yeah.
You have been watching and listening to Influences Podcast. Influences Podcast is written, produced, and hosted by yours truly, Jason Harrischuk. Also produced by Angela Churchill, aka Purple Sapphire. My social media consultant is Christina Laukinen, also known as My Girl Tuesday. Check out Influences Podcast on Instagram and TikTok at influences_podcast. That's influences_podcast. Thanks for watching and listening.